Hello everyone, it is I, Zero Flash, here in another episode of Scarlet Nexus. Last time, doesn't matter because this isn't a main episode, this is an extra episode. Extra episode 6. We are currently in the standby phase 8. And we should be doing the Bond events. There we go. I remember the name of Kagero. I believe Kyoka has one. No one in here. Surprising. But we're doing Kagero. We'll be doing. There you go. Gemma. And we'll be doing Tsugumi. I believe that's it. Arashi also had one, but we did that last episode. So we'll be doing the other 3 this episode. Before that, see what everyone has to say besides Kagero. First of all, Arashi, to get to was quite the ordeal. Nothing beats relaxing at a time like this. You need to keep your mind and body rested. Okay, I believe I already talked to them last time, not you. I can't believe people went to the moon and came back. Our ancestors really were amazing. We're really amazing. Okay. But Kyoka, I never traced you. Okay, yeah. Nope. Yeah. What about you, Shiden? Glad you were together with you. Those team. Okay, sorry. Okay. I can't. I mean. It works, I guess. Take the classes. Right?
Not bad.
Hey, good gift. I need to buy more gifts. I'll do it off screen. It's good taste for you. I'm confident I gave him those already though, but oh well. What about you, Arashi? Do you have any gifts for you? I do. Ooh. Go ahead and give that to her. Like NES games, I believe.
You have a good eye.
Or the N64, I think it was N64 games. Or SNES. One of the two. Pretty good. Nice. Nice. And we're done. And so I believe we could begin the Bond event, starting with Kagero. Do you think Seiron's top brass gonna listen? No, not at all. Bond episodes. There we go. There we go. That's what they're called.
Hey, Kasane, you free right now?
I guess so. What is it this time?
This is standby phase.
You remember my promise from before, right? A fun and exciting date with your one and only Daddy Kagero.
I did in fact forget.
You're not my father, and I'm not interested in a date.
What? You told me the last one was super boring. You shattered my fragile heart into itty-bitty pieces.
You're still bothered by that? Fine, I'll say it was fun.
No, that's not what I mean. I want to make up for it. Besides, you know how I hid my past? I wanted to apologize for that. So this is like a second chance coupled with an apology.
The apology is fine, but I don't know why it has to be with a date.
It's like my dream, I guess? Just say yes, please. Let me show you a good time you won't forget.
I don't think it's gonna stop until you say yes. Guess you said yes? SAS, an acronym of the Struggle Arms System. It's a military technology that wirelessly connects the brain together with to allow lending and borrowing of powers. It has skill mid-air dash attack, press X while aerials for forward weapon attack. All air dashing. I need to learn to read. Just Seiron City Food Stall District. Seiron City is famous for its food stall district. It is always the one time I might get it right.
So,
skip it.
How was it? The dining experience at Baki's Cafe is supposed to be very popular with high school girls.
I think Naomi and Yuito would have enjoyed it more, but it was fun. No complaints here.
Next up is dessert. I'll get you anything you want. Cake? Parfait, maybe?
I'm fine with just tea.
I figured you'd say that. Already got a cup.
Wait, when did you... Oh, you used your invisibility power. That's an interesting use for it.
You can't just reveal my secret like that. Even if you know how it's done, it's more fun when you pretend you don't. Like this. I grew this flower from a seed. The flower symbolizes hidden kindness. A perfect match for you. So, what do you think so far?
Well, you seem to be following the standard dating norms I read in magazines, but they all have a nice Kagero twist.
You read magazines?
However, something's bothering me. You've gone through a lot of effort just to make up for lying.
News to me.
You're either really perceptive or overly distrusting. But yeah, I guess it's time I tell you.
Both. She's
The
both.
truth is, I tried to assassinate you back in the day, so that's kind of included in this apology.
Assassinate?
He did, didn't he?
From the looks of it, you haven't realized it at all. Guess that means I still got it.
I kind of remember that.
Fortunately, I didn't have to go through with it, but I was waiting for the right opportunity. Like trying to be alone with you.
As the one you were targeting, I believe I have a right to know why.
It was to stop Togetsu's plan. Their plan hinged on your power, so I thought that killing you might be the best option left for me.
Sound
Of
familiar?
course, now that you've decided not to support them, I've got no reason to hurt you. You can trust me on that.
Well, I don't doubt that, but I'm still not satisfied.
What, really? I guess this wouldn't be enough to make up for trying to kill you. I could do something even...
That's not what she meant.
It's not that. It's just killing someone. Is it that easy for you to do? I don't understand how you could make that decision so easily, even if it is to achieve your goal. There's no way I could do that.
I was gonna say she did, but she never
I see
went
what
through
you're
with
saying. That makes sense. I mean, it's not like I don't value life or anything like that. But yeah, if I seem cynical about it, it's probably because I don't feel like I'm very... alive, I guess you could say. I'm like a ghost from the past, existing in a time when his family and everyone he knew is long gone.
Your family. You mentioned you left them on the moon.
it. Yeah, that was like 1,000 years ago, right?
Yeah, I had a wife and daughter.
Huh?
My daughter was simply the cutest. You'd be surprised she was related to me. She didn't have a bad bone in her body.
You had a wife?
I loved her dearly and she meant so much to me. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for her as a father. What's even more sad is that I've got no idea what kind of person she grew up to be. I mean, really, could I be a worse father?
That was
That's
like
why,
1,000 years ago.
At the very least, I want to protect the life she lived. I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means turning against my homeland. I might even kill if it comes down to it. How about we leave this off here? I think you've heard enough.
All right.
Huh.
So, what did you think of Daddy Kagero's date? Pretty awesome, right?
Yes, I would say it was worthwhile. I think I learned a little about who you are.
That you had a fucking wife.
Ah, you finally realized what a wonderful, charming person I am. Oh, I'm such a heartbreaker.
Although, I still don't know how serious you are because you always joke around.
You know, I don't really know either.
Huh?
Just kidding. Sorry to make you help me fulfill my dreams today. See you later.
Oh, and he's
I
gone.
wonder what he meant by that. I feel like I got to know him a little better, but trying to understand other people isn't that easy.
One thing I do like about these is that, like, they're helping Kasane, Jewel Pool, understand about, you know, her teammates and the people she works with. Also helping Kasane, you know, understand herself, because she knows nothing.
Boy, you really are capable, Kasane.
I'm detecting some sarcasm.
If I was being sarcastic, I'd say it sarcastically. I have a pretty good eye for people. Just accept the compliment. You really are getting along well with the guys in this platoon. My hat's off to you.
We're on level 3 with Kagero. Why is it actively usual even after attacking? Nice. Titty bear's present. Nice.
I think you'll find that I can warm your frosty heart.
There's no need for that. At least I know now that you're actually considerate.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's like your entire life has been Naomi. That's it. Nothing for herself. So this is nice. Makes sense. Reminds me of One Punch Man somehow. You know, just some similarities. Yeah. A few. Alrighty then, let's read the brain message he sent us. There you go. If there was someone you liked, Kasane, where would you want to take them on a date? I want to know what kind of dates kids these days go on. Right, old man. You are definitely asking the wrong person. I've never been on a date and I don't plan to. Just thinking about it is a waste of time. That's very you, Kasane, but it's not as wasteful as you think. Thinking you want to bring someone here. What? Oh no, yes, it's not as wasteful you think, thinking you want to bring someone here. When you're thinking of that person, it's like they're right there in front of you. I guess that's something you don't understand, Kasane. True, she doesn't. Alright, next up, Gemma. I want to apologize for what happened the other day. Can we meet and talk in person? I'm waiting at Seiron. Bob. Alright, I'm going to Seiron now. Off to Seiron we go. Weapon attacks and psychokinesis attacks. Psychokinesis gauge is drained when you control and attack with surrounding objects, making weapon attacks restore the psychokinesis gauge faster. Gemma.
Gemma.
I'm sorry to bother you about this, Kasane.
Middleman.
It's fine. I wanted to talk to you too. To apologize.
Why? I'm the one who should say sorry. You don't have any reason to apologize to me.
I just dumped all my feelings on you without any regard for yours. If I'm being honest, I still don't think I completely understand how you feel right now. However, after everything I've experienced lately, I think I can imagine it a little.
Did something happen? You really felt like you wanted to die?
Not me, Naomi. She said that she didn't want to live anymore. She didn't want to live as an other, her sanity being maintained with medicine made of human brains.
She said that?
I didn't understand her at the time. I wanted her to live no matter what it meant, but now I partly understand where she's coming from. That feeling that makes you want to run away from life when things are so incredibly hard and painful. If that's what you were feeling, then I realized I didn't have any right to complain to you.
Thank you for understanding. Let me just say it again. I shouldn't have unloaded my feelings of self-pity on you. I'm old enough to know better. So I brought you something as a token of apology.
A lot of people
Is
are
that a packed
apologizing
lunch?
to her.
Yeah, they're all from the recipes Naomi gave me.
Ah,
I don't know if you're hungry or not, but maybe you'd be willing to give them a taste.
Thank you. I wanted to taste what her recipes were like.
This is stir-fried mackerel and green peppers. This is vegetable namul, and that's shredded meat.
Wow, you really went all out.
I'm still learning, so I've burnt some of them. It may not look appetizing, but it should still be edible.
I'll take this then. Not bad. It does remind me of my sister's cooking a little.
Really?
Yes. It doesn't even come close to the real thing, though.
I see. But getting you to say that it reminds you of it is still an accomplishment.
It's fairly good and a little familiar. It must have taken you a while to make all of this.
It wasn't a big deal. Cooking helps calm me. It's perfect for self-reflection.
You think so?
Yes, although I used to think it was a waste of time. I thought about what you said while I cooked.
Which part? I think I said a lot the last time we talked.
she tends to do that.
About how I wanted to roll over and die, and how that was selfish. It really hit me hard, thinking how much Naomi wants to live in her original body. And about how much all my friends who died in battle would have wanted to live. It made me realize that wasting whatever life I have left was disrespecting their memory.
Part of me thinks you're taking it a little too seriously. But I'm glad I got through to you.
I might be too serious. But I plan to live the rest of my life to its fullest.
How?
First thing is to get back to eating healthy with Naomi's recipes. I also want to reevaluate the way I spend my weekends. Maybe find a new hobby besides cooking.
Sounds like a good idea. And I'm sure your cooking will get better with practice.
Then I guess I'll keep at it. Would you mind tasting more of my food sometime?
Of course.
Thanks. I still have trouble figuring out what's good or bad since I've never been concerned about how my cooking tasted before.
You seem like you're enjoying it.
I am, although it stresses me out while I'm doing it. Well, maybe I enjoy that part too.
He looks so alive. Maybe he started to feel more positive about his life.
It gets me thinking. If Naomi dies, what is Kasane going to do? Because Naomi's her whole reason for living at this point. It's like, sure, you can keep living, but what's the point of fighting against Seiron if you can't save your sister anymore? Or fighting with Seiron, rather. Food for thought, food for thought. Boom. Nope. I used to think I didn't need a hobby, but after trying cooking and some other things, I realized the necessity of it. A hobby isn't something someone has you do like a job. It's something you do on your own to improve yourself. Really? That sounds more serious than I thought. Serious? I was just trying to say it's fun. Well, that's just my interpretation. You should find something that you enjoy too. Let's put two, because it would make sense there. And now we talk to Tsugumi. I want to talk to you about something, Kasane. I want to talk alone, so come to Musubi's if you feel like it. Only if you feel like it, though. Begin. You don't have to be reserved all the time. I guess if talking like that relaxes you, you don't have to force yourself to change. I'm leaving now. Wait for me there. Guardian Vision. Yeah, one thing I need to work on with making these videos, I've noticed in editing, I slur my words a lot.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you wanted to talk to me about something?
When I hear myself, I can hear myself just fine, so
Kasane.
it's weird.
Oh. What is it?
Wasn't it I just read?
Nothing.
Am I going
But
insane?
You just look like you noticed something. Did you see something with your clairvoyance?
That's right.
Well, I won't pry if it's uncomfortable for you to share. Yes?
Your left knee.
My left knee.
You may not have noticed, but there's a bruise. You might have hit it during a fight.
Oh, now that you mention it, I did hit it in my last fight.
I think you should get that treated. The bone isn't hurt, but it might leave a mark.
Good idea. I'll get it looked at when I get back to the hideout. I'm surprised you noticed.
She has
I had a
clairvoyance.
feeling you were subconsciously favoring your left leg when you were walking over here. I was worried, so I couldn't help but use my power. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I should be thanking you for telling me about my injury.
Because I violated your privacy by looking under your clothes. It's not good to use my power without permission like that.
Ah, I see. That's why you felt uncomfortable telling me. I suppose that would be the general consensus.
Kasane wouldn't care, would she?
Some things are off limits. I'm not a child anymore, but I'm still doing the same stuff as back then.
Did something happen when you were younger?
Yes. I didn't realize back then that what I can see isn't something I necessarily should see.
What has
When I
science
told
done?
people what I saw, they would get uncomfortable and sometimes get scared of me. I finally realized that I shouldn't be doing things like that. That looking underneath someone's clothes or inside their home was bad.
Is it really so bad?
What? I mean, nobody wants to have their secrets revealed. You wouldn't like that, would you?
To be honest, that wouldn't really bother me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have any secrets. People can look all they want. Are you saying you can see inside people's bodies too?
Yes. It can be a little revolting if you're not used to it.
I can imagine.
Then not only can you see injuries, you can detect internal diseases early as well. That means your power can save lives. It's fascinating. There really aren't many that can do that. I think it's a wonderful power.
You're the first person other than Kagero to say that.
Yeah, he can turn
That's
invisible.
surprising. I thought the OSF would evaluate your effectiveness quite highly.
He's
They
different.
tell me it's effective in battle, but my power hasn't often been noted for its everyday uses. I've been mindful in trying to avoid seeing things, or not talk about it if I do see something. It's a strange feeling being told I can look. It does take a weight off my shoulders, though.
Well, that's good.
Yes. Thanks, Kasane.
Thank you for finding my injury. By the way, didn't you have something you wanted to discuss?
Yeah, I was about to
Oh.
say.
We can talk about that some other time.
Really? I still have time now.
It's okay, really. I'll talk to you about it the next time I see you.
Kind of weird.
Sure.
Okay.
See you then. She seems to have a lot on her mind. I can't help but be a little concerned. Next time I see her, I need to make sure we talk.
Bit weird with pop-off queen, I guess. Scummy Pendu. Alright, then, brain message. No. Make sure you take care of that bruise. Once a spot gets hit, it's easy to get hit there again. I worry because you are a little careless about enemy attacks. Thanks for your concern, but I'm not careless. Dodging the least amount necessary just yields the best results. What about you, Tsugumi? You keep your distance from enemies, but that doesn't mean you can let your guard down. You never know what kind of attacks they send your way. Be careful. It's probably dangerous when I'm out of ammo. Thanks, I'll try to be careful. I mean, she has clairvoyance, so it's that. Anyways, change. 100% your trust. Okay. Not much changed. And I believe we can end this episode here. Kind of short, but it is an extra episode, so yeah, we did Kagero's bound event. We did wrong button. Yep, there you go. We did Gemma's, whatever the fuck his name is, bound event, and we did Tsugumi's bound event. And next time we will end this 10 phase 8 and begin the main phase. So until then, goodbye. Did I not end it? I ended it.